What's up, Blue Chips? 3 total trades today, 1 on OXY and 2 on NCLH. Let's get to it. All right, traders, so starting here with OXY, this was right off the scanner as the market opened and the SPY was dipping down. Everything seemed to be going with it. OXY seemed to have a little bit more intensity behind the move than everything else. So we went ahead and we were zoomed out, obviously, and we saw this nice support sitting here at 1150. Kind of felt like it was done right when we jumped in. Our entry was actually at 1182. We were looking for this to get down through 1150 to get an add, but it came right back up through 12, and it kind of just hesitated there. And I didn't want to get caught in one of the situations where we get a little bit greedy on a single entry and then it shoots down, then test that 1150 area, and then we're kind of dealing with a weird trade. So I took it off, and if it wanted to shoot back down, we would have looked to re-enter. However, as you can see, it did come back down through 12 just a little bit, but it decided to go all the way up towards 13, and that's a little unfortunate, but again, we only had the single entry, so we weren't going to get greedy. We ended up making 22 cents in a matter of 55 seconds, so not going to complain about that any day of the week. NCLH, this one was a little bit interesting. Highly recommend watching this on the live stream if you get a chance, because right when I got into this, my son decided to make my life a living hell. And we actually got this thing to pop up quite a bit. Our entry on it was 1085. It actually got all the way up to 1120. We kind of were in the midst of dealing with my son as this was happening. Kind of caught us off guard. We were looking for a little bit of a bigger bounce up towards 1150. Didn't quite get it, and then it dropped out immediately. It's actually tried to halt on us. It came down here towards 1025. We actually got our second ad here, our first ad, second entry at 1033. And as it was coming back up, it just kind of stalled around this 1050 area, popped through for a little bit, could have took all of it, took half, and then went and dealt with the sun for a little bit. And when we came back, it just did not seem like it wanted to go up any higher. Of course, we ended up basically bottom ticking this thing because it felt like it was about to roll back over. We jumped out of it because our mind was just absolutely everywhere. And yeah, we ended up taking a little small loss on that one, actually. We realized then, we kind of scrolled in, we saw an ascending triangle starting to form based off of this low, started to make higher lows over and over again, kind of had the resistance there, jumped back in for the ascending triangle. We were just doing a 1-to-1 trade. We got in at 1081. We were looking to make 25 cents. We put our order at 1110, didn't quite get filled, ended up taking it at 1102, and we were basically just risking the low a day there. So that was my 3 trades. That's all I have. The markets are just absolutely going wacko today, just like they were yesterday. I kind of predicted this on the live stream this morning that we were most likely just going to end up chopping around today. And it looked like everyone was saying we were going to bounce today, you know, whether it was a technical bounce, a relief bounce, people buying value today since we're down so far, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know, the virus here in the United States has not even really started yet. So the fact that people were saying all that was going to happen today, I was a little bit befuddled. And honestly, I should have kind of bet on it a little bit because I ended up being right. Right out of the gate, we started to come down. It tried to spring back up a little bit, couldn't even get back up to the highs, and we've been working our way down ever since. So I don't necessarily know what it's going to do the rest of the day, but I can guarantee you, I can't say I can guarantee you, but the odds of this thing going back up to the highs from today or even yesterday are just very slim, especially as more closings are happening. Trump's coming out with some kind of a statement later. Just schools are closing. People like high-list celebrities, political officials, they're all coming out saying that they are now testing positive. You know, all this stuff is happening. I feel there's no way that the SPY, just the overall markets, can really have a positive outcome during all of this. And when we start to talk about the death tolls, just more people getting sick, just the more and more things start to happen throughout the country. Once the media starts to get a hold of the negative news, we're going to really start to kind of see the market, I think, go down just a little bit more. I mean, granted, we may just kind of test this support area, this 242-ish area, but we have to test it multiple times before we actually form a support. Everyone was saying, oh, we formed our support, blah, blah, blah. Like, no. not to me. That doesn't convince me of anything, especially because this is going to be going on for months and we are just getting started. So just stay safe. That's all I can say. Maybe go down on the size a little bit while the markets are just crazy volatile right now. It's kind of what I did, and I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do, but we are going to have Friday night live stream tonight. I'm planning on it anyways, and I will see you tonight. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will either see you tonight, and if I don't, have a great weekend, and I'll see you Monday morning. Peace.